In this advanced analysis, we explore a fascinating encounter between a formidable galactic empire and a fleet of human ships, where the expected clash of titanic forces is subverted by an unexpected reaction. Rather than succumbing to fear or despair, humanity meets overwhelming power with a wry smile and ingenious adaptability. This script deconstructs the encounter with a focus on deep technical insights and statistical evaluations, appealing to experts well-versed in advanced strategies and spacefaring technologies. Throughout our discussion, we will examine the scientific principles underlying propulsion systems, the numerical techniques that optimize fleet configurations, and the strategic algorithms that govern rapid decision-making in high-stakes environments. Our exploration balances meticulous tactical analysis with moments of levity, highlighting how calculated risk and decentralized command can outmaneuver seemingly invincible authoritarian regimes. By merging precise data with narrative flair, we aim to reveal that humor and audacity are not contradictory to scientific rigor, but rather complementary aspects of innovative problem-solving. The forthcoming analysis delves into the architectural design of starship matrices and the cybernetic frameworks that keep these vessels operating under extreme conditions. As we trace the evolution of the conflict, we will present technical breakdowns, including energy balance calculations, temporal maneuvering statistics, and quantum computing applications in real-time battle scenarios. Ultimately, this narrative serves as both an homage to human creativity and a technical dissection of why a laughing human fleet can challenge the mighty empire with surprising efficacy and unexpected calm. This introduction sets the stage for a rigorous, evidence-driven narrative. The cosmos we describe is a vast expanse where centuries of imperial rule have solidified a complex network of star systems, trade routes, and political alliances. This galactic empire, built upon millennia of accumulated knowledge in astrophysics and engineering, governs billions of inhabitants across solar clusters. Detailed archival records indicate that the empire's rise was catalyzed by pioneering breakthroughs in warp drive mechanics and quantum entanglement communications, which allowed centralized control over distant colonies with unprecedented efficiency. Political integration was further accelerated by advancements in AI-assisted resource management, which optimized logistics on an interstellar scale. In contrast, human societies evolved in pockets of resistance and independent research hubs, often situated in planetary outposts on the fringes of known space. Here, the pursuit of innovation superseded rigid hierarchical directives, fostering an environment where radical experimentation in propulsion systems and computational algorithms flourished. Statistical analyses reveal that human vessels, though technologically less standardized, outperformed in adaptability metrics, boasting modular designs that permitted rapid upgrades and mission-specific customizations. Star maps meticulously chart imperial bastions alongside peripheral, stateless habitats, highlighting the uneven distribution of technological investments. The disparity in resource allocation is underscored by data indicating an over 40% differential in energy output per engine class between imperial and human fleets. Simultaneously, documented tensions in governance have led to a resilient subculture that exploits systemic loopholes. It is within this milieu that an invaluable collision of disciplined imperial doctrine and the unpredictable ingenuity of human engineering takes place, setting the stage for a confrontation that is as technologically intricate as it is strategically daring. Extensive simulation data and peer-reviewed research further situate this background within a robust framework of astrophysical phenomena and strategic theory. Detailed diagrams, numerical models, and historical records have been meticulously analyzed to offer clarity on the interplay between technological progress and socio-political evolution. This comprehensive setting provides a critical foundation for the ensuing analysis. These details ensure our context remains rigorously defined. Within its vast dominion, the Galactic Empire employs a multi-layered strategy underpinned by centuries of military doctrine, combined with advanced technological integration. Central to their approach is the deployment of precision-engineered fleets, whose design parameters are calculated to maximize force concentration and minimize vulnerabilities through algorithmic targeting systems. Internal intelligence reports highlight that the Empire leverages predictive analytics and real-time sensor arrays to monitor human movements, adapting its tactical formations based on data derived from high-resolution spatial imaging and particle detection sensors. Budgetary allocations indicate that the Empire invests heavily in propulsion innovations and energy shielding, rendering its vessels capable of maintaining supremacy in prolonged engagements. The administrative hierarchy is structured so that decision-making power accumulates at top echelons, imposing a rigid command and control environment that emphasizes discipline over flexibility. This system, while highly efficient in predictable conflict scenarios, has inherent limitations when confronting irregular, decentralized forces. Detailed studies reveal that the Empire's strategic models incorporate sophisticated game theory constructs and Monte Carlo simulations to evaluate potential human responses. Computed probabilities support the assumption that brute force and conventional warfare will secure rapid victories. However, these methods often underestimate the impact of unorthodox human tactics. Imperial doctrines prioritize maintaining a visible sense of order and deterrence, projecting power through intimidating fleet maneuvers and extensive displays of firepower. Cost-benefit analyses performed by the regime's strategic division demonstrate that resource allocation is optimized when engagements occur in tightly controlled zones rather than unpredictable environments. Moreover, classified documents underscore that the Empire perceives human spontaneity as both a statistical anomaly and a potential catalyst for destabilizing traditional military paradigms. As a result, Imperial strategists are compelled to revise their operational tactics continually, striving to incorporate adaptive measures that preempt the dynamic and somewhat chaotic nature of human resistance. The strategic imperatives underscore both a technological brilliance and an almost bureaucratic inflexibility, setting the stage for a confrontation marked by complex calculations and unanticipated outcomes. Rigorous analysis of these strategic frameworks confirms that even a small miscalculation can cascade into significant operational deviations, reinforcing the importance of adaptability over mere numerical superiority. Data substantiates this. Humanity's response to the looming threat is characterized by a blend of technical ingenuity and an atypical disregard for authoritarian intimidation. Rather than mobilizing through conventional hierarchical channels, human forces adopt agile, decentralized command structures that empower individual operators and inspire real-time tactical improvisation. Detailed engineering audits of human ships demonstrate modularity in design that permits rapid system reconfiguration mid-battle, a feature conspicuously absent in standardized Imperial vessels. Advanced sensor suites and adaptive algorithms are integrated into these ships, continuously recalibrating navigation parameters in response to real-time environmental data. Data collected from simulation trials indicate that such adaptive systems reduce reaction times by nearly 35%, significantly improving maneuverability in unpredictable combat scenarios. Moreover, the human approach leverages unconventional energy distribution strategies that optimize power usage among propulsion and defensive arrays, thereby sustaining high performance even during extended engagements. Engineers and tacticians have collaboratively developed contingency protocols based on probabilistic models and heuristic analysis, allowing human fleets to execute maneuvers that defy traditional strategic expectations. Recorded instances of human countermeasures include sudden vector adjustments, revolutionary warp field modulations, and resourceful exploitation of electromagnetic anomalies. The deep technical insights embedded in these tactics not only incorporate statistical learning and feedback control mechanisms, but also foster a culture where humor and audacity merge with systematic engineering principles. This combination of modular design, innovative computation, and flexible leadership creates an operational advantage that renders the human fleet exceedingly unpredictable. Archival battle data consistently show that human ships, while comparable in raw power output to their Imperial counterparts, overcome logistical constraints through organic, non-linear decision-making processes. As a result, even the Empire's most advanced monitoring systems find it challenging to forecast human movements accurately. In essence, the human response embodies a technical paradox, the fusion of calculated science with an almost playful unpredictability, effectively neutralizing the oppressive methodologies of a centralized power. Comprehensive after-action reviews and rigorous simulations have confirmed that this blend of experimental strategy and meticulous engineering enables human forces to outflank and confound even the most sophisticated Imperial combat models during critical engagements. This tactic proves effective in extreme operational conditions. In a vast sector near the Outer Rim, the first direct encounter unfolds amid a backdrop of swirling nebulae and gravitational anomalies. The Galactic Empire's battle group, sleek and imposing in its formation, advances with methodical precision, its vessels moving in tight, calculated arrays. Sensors flicker as Imperial commanders relay grid-based maneuvers, their communications punctuated by technical jargon and cold statistical assessments. Suddenly, human ships, unanticipated in their agility, burst forth from concealed transit corridors. These ships, marked by visually distinct modular hull designs and signature adaptive lighting sequences, immediately send shockwaves through the Imperial ranks. Advanced computer systems analyze trajectory deviations in real time as human pilots execute rapid, nonlinear maneuvers that defy conventional metrics of engagement. The battle becomes a dynamic interplay of high technology and split-second decision-making. Imperial officers monitor holographic tactical displays, their screens rapidly updating with projections based on differential equations and probabilistic forecasts. In contrast, human pilots rely on a fusion of AI-assisted inputs and instinct, effectively blending algorithmic precision with spontaneous improvisation. The clash intensifies as energy shields ripple against volleys of directed plasma, and quantum-augmented sensor arrays pick up minute positional shifts of dozens of rapidly adapting vessels. A detailed analysis from battle archives later reveals that human ships executed an average of 15 innovative maneuvers per engagement cycle, each maneuver precisely designed to exploit a microsecond gap in the Empire's targeting systems. Simultaneously, multiple human craft initiate coordinated decoy protocols, triggering countermeasure loops that temporarily disable several Imperial subsystems. Imperial captains issue commands encoded in layered cybersecurity protocols, yet these are met with the human fleet's resilient counter-algorithms, as friendly systems dynamically isolate and circumvent malicious intrusions in real-time computing operations. The orchestration becomes almost balletic in nature, with energy beams and missile tracers crossing paths in a choreography dictated by split-second computational decisions and human intuition. In one critical moment, an Imperial flagship deploys a specialized gravity well generator intended to trap compress enemy formations. However, human tacticians had anticipated this move, feeding new parameters into onboard systems that recalculated escape vectors within milliseconds. The result is a surreal tableau of starcraft weaving intricate patterns around gravitational distortions, their course corrections a testament to both rigorous engineering and daring audacity. As the conflict reaches its zenith, the Empire's rigid formations begin to fray under the continuous adaptive pressure exerted by the human fleet as chaos supplants order in the heat of battle. Even the Imperial data grids register fluctuations that defy modeled predictions, highlighting a chasm between calculated strategy and the unpredictable flux of organic combat dynamics. The scene stands as a vivid illustration of advanced technical warfare, intertwined with the irreverent confidence that defines HFY narratives in space conflict scenarios. It is an epic confrontation where numerical precision meets creative evolution, forging a new paradigm in interstellar combat theory. Every maneuver, every calculated risk, and each unexpected twist contributes to an evolving narrative of intergalactic warfare that will be studied for generations by strategists and engineers alike. Mission accomplished. A deep dive into the HFY narrative reveals that human ingenuity is driven not solely by brute force, but by an optimized confluence of adaptive algorithms, decentralized control, and a willingness to challenge established doctrines. In these encounters, humor emerges as both a coping mechanism and a strategic tool, diffusing the psychological weight of overwhelming odds. Detailed metrics indicate that the deployment of unconventional tactics leads to a 27% improvement in operational efficiency compared to predicted outcomes using traditional methods. The narrative underscores that systematic flexibility, when combined with audacious experimentation, can create significant tactical advantages even against an empire built on centuries of standardized protocols. Statistical analyses of recent confrontations further validate that human responses, though often unpredictable, leverage deep-rooted engineering principles and advanced computational models. This fusion of technology and creativity is manifested in rapid decision-making processes that bypass linear command hierarchies, setting new benchmarks for interstellar combat strategies. Empirical data from simulated training scenarios corroborates that human fleets can dynamically adjust to enemy tactics while maintaining robust situational awareness. The interplay between humor and high-level scientific strategy ultimately challenges the notion that gravitas and rigor must be mutually exclusive, positing instead that an element of irreverence can catalyze breakthrough innovations. In summary, the enduring appeal of HFY stories lies in their celebration of an unconventional synthesis, a reminder that even the most sophisticated adversaries can be confounded by creativity and resilience when backed by precise, methodical analysis. Such clarity empowers future strategic innovations. Looking ahead, the Empire faces a strategic turning point due to its slow adaptation to innovative human tactics. Intelligence indicates that reliance on static models and centralized command is increasingly producing vulnerabilities. Simulations project a 15% long-term reduction in force efficacy unless the Empire integrates adaptive algorithms and flexible response strategies. Classified reports suggest that some Imperial officers are questioning long-standing doctrines in light of unexpected human ingenuity. In an unforeseen twist, data reveals that a secret faction within the Empire is attempting to co-opt human technological breakthroughs for reform. These dissenting elements are exploring hybrid command structures that combine Imperial discipline with decentralized decision-making, echoing the strengths of human fleet organization. Forecast models show a potential reallocation of over 20% of resources toward experimental programs within the next decade. This development disrupts the predictability of Imperial military doctrine and injects strategic uncertainty even into the most robust systems. The irony is striking. The very creativity that empowers human forces might inspire reform within the Empire. Rigorous analysis suggests that rigid systems are the first to evolve when faced with disruptive external pressures, paving the way for internal transformation, setting the stage for a dramatic internal reformation. These projections challenge previously held assumptions about Imperial durability and highlight a vulnerability that could reshape the entire power structure. Forcing the Empire to undertake reforms it once deemed unthinkable, this turning point promises to redefine not only military tactics, but also the cultural identity of a once unassailable regime. A paradigm shift emerges. In conclusion, the confrontation between a disciplined Imperial juggernaut and the ingeniously adaptable human fleet presents a case study rich with technical and strategic insights. Our exploration through advanced engineering models, probabilistic simulations, and quantitative analyses has illuminated how unconventional tactics effectively counter systemic rigidity. The narrative not only celebrates human ingenuity and its capacity for rapid innovation, but also serves as a reminder that rigorous data and flexible design principles can redefine conflict dynamics on a galactic scale. Through the detailed examination of propulsion efficiencies, decentralized command architectures, and real-time adaptive algorithms, we observe that even the most potent empires are vulnerable to creative disruptions. The confrontation underscores that advanced technologies must be paired with innovative, agile strategies to overcome orders of magnitude disadvantages in centralized resource allocation. Furthermore, the unexpected use of humor throughout the engagement reinforces the notion that levity can function as a strategic asset in mitigating high-pressure situations. As we synthesize this expert-level analysis, it is clear that numerical precision, computed risk assessments, and dynamic feedback systems are redefining what is possible in interstellar combat. The lessons drawn from this encounter have broad implications for future theoretical models and practical applications in space warfare. Ultimately, this narrative challenges traditional power paradigms and invites further inquiry into the evolving interplay between technology, strategy, and human creativity. Engage with these concepts deeply as they pave the way for a future where innovation triumphs over inertia and adaptability secures lasting success in